Tired of every pricing strategy? Well, this is the most profitable strategy I'm going to give you in 2025. Over the past 20 years, I've tried so many pricing strategies, right, to maximize my profit, whether it was tiered pricing, value-based pricing, subscription pricing, pay-as-you-go pricing, revenue sharing, any model you can think of, well, I've tested it. And after experimenting with all these different pricing methods myself, as well as analyzing results from hundreds of clients who've implemented them, I was able to narrow it down to the most profitable strategies. I'm going to reveal this in this video. Now, all you have to do is watch this video to understand exactly what works best without wasting your years of trying to figure out what strategy works, what doesn't, right? But I'm going to give you one that delivers the results, just like I did. So make sure you watch the entire video to learn why pricing strategy is so effective, so you can decide how you can apply it in your business. But first, let's talk about some of the failed ones, because I think that's important. Sometimes I learn more from my mistakes than I do from what works. So first, mismatch customer expectations. Some models don't align with how customers prefer to buy. Being overpriced and underpriced can produce the same result, right? You can price yourself out of the market by being too expensive, but did you know you can price yourself out of the market by being too cheap? Right? Because then you're not considered valuable. Let's look at overcomplicated pricing. These strategies, like tiered systems, have too many options that can overwhelm a buyer, or you feel like you just keep getting sold like popcorn, 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 right? A confused customer will not buy. Your pricing model is more than just how much we charge. It says a lot about your organization. So we want to keep it simple. Work with your CPA, your accountant, or someone like me who can help you create the right pricing for your business from the beginning. Now, there's low scalability models like pay what you can. Yes, people do that, right? You may work in niches that offer that, but you fail to sustain, and it's hard to scale that operation. I think we all just wanted to get the money in and get in the door and find a model that just the client said yes to. But what I realized is that speaks to my marketing being broken, not your pricing. Part of it's about qualified lead generation, right? And if they can't pay me, they're not qualified. So don't feel bad if you've done it all wrong. I've done it all wrong, right? That's how we stay in business as long as we do. The next thing I see is you neglect your value perception. If customers don't perceive your pricing as fair, or they're not aligned with your value, they won't convert. I don't care how many zeros you manage. If this combination is off or your clients don't see the ROI, we lose that client before we even start. The reality, businesses need to see how your product or services will help them, right? Keeping clients, getting clients, upselling clients. Now, let me tell you the most profitable strategy that I have found in 2025. We call it a dynamic-based bundling. It consistently outperforms all other methods. So how does it work? It combines high-valued pricing and bundling to create tailored packages for our customers and each segment. Think of it as your start with a low barrier to entry, but you have a plan to build her into a bigger package, so they can test the waters on both sides. The pricing is adjusted based on your customer's behavior and willingness to pay. I'm not saying be willy-nilly, I'm saying have a strategy. This encourages upselling by showing customers a value at a lower tier and then bringing more value at a higher tier. Why it works? Well, it aligns our pricing directly with the customer's perceived value. It increases conversion rates. Bundling reduces decision fatigue. It makes it easier for customers to commit, right? It works across all industries, whether you're selling digital products and services, physical goods, right? You want to step into implementing a dynamic value bundle pricing. So how do you do that? One is you identify your core offerings and you analyze which products and service generate the most value for your customers and the most profit. We determine which items naturally complement each other so that we can create those bundles. Step two is we segment your audience. So you use tools like Google Analytics to identify different customer groups, profiles, and we group our customers by their needs and their budgets and their purchasing habits. Step three is your price is based on the value of the results. Focus on selling results, not a process. Leverage AI like ProfitWell. That handles your billing and your operation on autopilot, right? It analyzes the willingness for a customer to pay. And you want to test different price points. Find the sweet spot. I know I started really low in the beginning when I first started my consulting practice, and I'm like, I'm doing way too much work, and slowly raised my prices. Again, because I didn't know how to do it, I lost so much money in the beginning. Step 4 is about testing and optimizing. You want to launch your bundles and monitor key performance metrics, including conversions rates, average transaction value, right? Use customer feedback to redefine offerings and pricings. We want to hire an expert to help you define which model is right. There is no one size fit all. It's a process of refinement and building in profit first. So that's the most profitable way I've found to build my business services in 2025. If you're a businesswoman and you have your own business, go check out my free business health assessment. It's juicy, right? The link is below. We're going to look at what's working, what's not working, where the areas that you need to be improved upon, right? This is 100% free. Why? Because I want you to look at every step of your business. What do you need to do to grow your business to the next level? If you learned something from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and more importantly, send it to somebody in your community that you know that is struggling with profitability and they need to hear this. Remember, wealth is your birthright. It's not for some of us, it's for all of us. I'm your sister in the journey, and we'll see you in the next one.